Today we're gonna change the taillights out on the Newport. I had discovered the other week that the 74 New Yorker is basically the exact same car as the 77 Newport. And the 74 New Yorker uses these taillights right down here. Whereas the Newport uses a streamlined style taillight. Now the difference between, the obvious difference is the bezels have chrome trim that divides the lights out in the taillights. But the other difference is the gas cap, as that's chrome, and the New Yorker is red with the Chrysler logo in the middle. And I goofed when I ordered these. I didn't get the gas cap for it, so I got to use the silver one until I get the red one. But I will add in the other half of the video when I have these about halfway installed and then fully installed. So you guys will see that here in just a little bit. Alright, so we got the driver's side taillight out. I just got to undo the bolts for the passenger side yet. As you can see there, they take an 11 mil wrench or socket, and there is a total of 7. So there's that was a really bad angle. So there's 2 right here by the filler neck of the gas tank. There's one there, and there. And then there's 2 back there. So you just undo those. And then, since it's been sitting forever, probably never been taken off the car, there's a little stuck, because this is foam. It uses probably a isolation ring, I guess you could say, to keep it from making so much noise vibrating. But it was stuck, so I had to kind of wiggle a little bit, and it pushes out this way. But see if I can do this one-handed. This is the New Yorker taillight, driver's side. I didn't notice this when I was ordering it, that this one is cracked at the lens. But you're not going to really notice it unless you're really looking for it. But let's see if we can do this here. Let's see here. It's really hard doing it one-handed. Hey, there we go. You have to kind of force it maybe a little bit. Well, I think once I put the bolts down, it'll pull itself in there. But there's the driver's side, and there's the passenger side for comparison. And then there's the filler neck there, or the gas cap. Alright, I got the taillights on now. I had to use the vacuum because this light right here I thought was burned out, and it wasn't. I looked in there, and there was a mouse nest in there with a couple of dead bodies in there, or dead mice. But anyway, see what I mean with the gas cap being chrome? It's hard to exactly describe it without actually showing. So basically, on the New Yorker, this whole area would be red, and it would not have the chrome right here. It'd only have the badge. Which I think it would just have this chrome piece right in here and the badge. But this piece right here and this piece right here wouldn't be there. It'd just be all red. But I think these look good, and what I'm end up doing eventually is turning these into sequentials. Since I'll turn the lights on here. Since all three lights light up, I'm gonna have it to where that's a turn signal and this is a turn signal on the sequentials. So it'd go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and it'd almost be similar to like a Mercury Cougar. But I think it's gonna look cool when it's all said and done. Now I just gotta order the piece for that. I just gotta swap this out, so I just gotta buy one of those, which I'll do a video update on that when that happens. Well, it looks like there's a little bit of crust going on there, so I gotta put this mess back together and then call it a night. But glad I got this done. Now I just gotta put the sequentials on there and I'm good with the taillights. But with it being winter, it sucks not being able to drive this car. I know there's some people that drive these things in the snow, but this car, man, it's just too nice to be driving in the snow. I did drive it one day, about, I think it was last week or maybe the week before. I did drive it, and clear day. There was no snow in the forecast, no nothing in the forecast. And I was in the drive-thru and I looked over and I saw a salt truck go by, but he wasn't spraying salt or he wasn't throwing salt down. He was spraying magnesium chloride. And if anybody knows about magnesium chloride, that shit rots out cars pretty easily. So luckily this car's got a nice thick layer of Z-Bart on it. I mean, hell, you can see it in here. You can see where they sprayed all that in there. I mean, I'm sure many of y'all know what Z-Bart is. You can even see in the wheel wells there. That might actually be just sand, dirt, whatever. But yeah, right there, you can see it a little bit in the gas tank, in the frame rail right there. But yeah, luckily the roads were dry when they're putting it on, so it just kind of sat dry. But it is what it is. But anyway, that's it, and until next time.